yesterday it snowed. You know, we've had, and this is spring in Vermont. You've had 60s and 70s, and then all of a sudden we got snow. We probably got like, 4 inches. But J-Peak supposedly got like a foot. I don't know if that's their optimistic version or the real thing. But I'm going to head up there this morning and see if it's any worthwhile. A friend of mine is also heading up, so we'll meet up there, and we could have gone together, but he may end up staying more, or I may stay less, or something, so this way we don't have to worry about, I don't want to stay, and the other one wants to go. Just makes it easier. And it's really not, what's that? Oh, you can't see it. Must be turkey mating season. There was one in the sort of backfield by the house, and I thought it was a bear because he was all puffed up, like turkeys usually see. Guess he was trying to impress the girls. So I'm not exactly sure what it's doing, but I'm not sure if this is like light snow that's hitting the windshield and then melting, or whether it's like drizzle. It's always iffy around here. Supposedly it's just going to be cloudy, but then again, just being cloudy and whatever works for other places, but our weather a lot of times is its own thing. Wouldn't really surprise me if, as I got closer up there and farther north, it ends up being snowing up at J-Peak, which I don't really mind, except that I didn't really bring a snow coat, so it'll get wet pretty quick. Either their snow all melted, I'm not near J-Peak, but I'm actually up in Orleans, or they really didn't get any, because it's not that much. This is the road that goes to J-Peak, and according to J-Peak, they got a foot of snow from yesterday through this morning or something like that. I'm not that far away, so I'm not sure how their measuring is, whether the foot is at the very top of the mountain, or I don't know how you measure a foot, because right now I'm not seeing any foot. Well, it does look like they got a little bit more up here. Still not sure on the foot part though. Well, they did actually get like a foot of snow. It's hard snow to ski. I just did a mogul trail, and God, my legs were burning. And I've been skiing all year. Well, that was really, really hard snow to ski. It was thick, it wasn't powdery, it wasn't slushy, I don't know. It just, and I've skied probably over 90 days this year. So it's not like this was the first time I went skiing, but I can tell you, and it wasn't just me, my thighs were burning. And a friend of mine who I was skiing with, he's probably 20 years younger than I am. And he was saying the same thing. So that made me feel at least good. It was like, okay, it's not just me. So, needless to say, I said that's enough for today. Because what ends up happening, or I don't want to happen, is that you go skiing, your legs get burnt out, your muscles tense up, you couldn't see anything, which made it even worse because wearing the goggles I had didn't help. So you had to ski just, with your eyes out. And it was sort of a little drizzly, that hurt a little bit. You couldn't see where you're going because of the fog. I don't know, maybe it was just a combination of a whole bunch of stuff, but I decided let's end on a good note. No parts have been hurt, and it was good. So I have no idea why that snow was. I used my $30 junkie skis. Was it partly the skis? I'm trying to figure out why were my thighs, after all this time, burning so much, the muscles. It's like I had never skied and all of a sudden I did I don't know, made no sense. Was it because you couldn't see, so your muscles were tense because you couldn't plan on where you were skiing ahead? You sort of had to just be tight and when really you need to be loose? I don't know. Was it the snow, which was hard to turn? Was it the skis? I don't know. But, I just figured that hopefully as you get a little bit older, you say, okay, muscles are tight, I should stop. Instead of going, well, another 4 or 5 runs and I'll be fine. And then something happens, and then you're out of commission for who knows how long. So hopefully, you learn to listen to what your body tells you. If it's saying your muscles are burning, it's going to be some reason. I don't know what it is. So next year's skiing goals are to work on being able to ski a lot better in moguls and in the woods. It's something that I, in all honesty, have very little experience with. I have done more hard, fast, groomed trail stuff. So in that same regard, I have to figure out, because skis that work for like races and hard snow and cruddy snow and that kind of thing aren't the same kind of skis that work in moguls really well, or the woods. So I've got to figure out what kind of a ski is going to work for those conditions. Maybe pick up a pair over the summer before winter, but those are next year's ski goals. Better in the moguls, better in the woods.